Hey y'all, I am back. It is day 17 of Liquids Week. I'm about to make my dinner since I didn't get to make it yesterday. So I'll be back with you to talk with you, give you an update and all that good stuff. All right. Okay, I'm back. Excuse me if I'm a little tired, because I am. But I am on day 3, it's Wednesday, day 3 of Liquids Week. And so today, I am making acorn squash soup. So right now, I am cutting the acorn down the middle. And I'm gonna roast them. And then I'm gonna do everything else. But as I'm doing it, you gotta scoop out the seeds and all that good stuff. I actually keep the seeds. So I will show you momentarily, my loves. I hope all of you out there are doing great. I am doing a 3-year-old and I'm on a liquid fast. Boy, gotta have discipline. I do, but I'll be right back. So, here are my acorn squash. And what I'm gonna do is, I am going to oil them down, put a little salt and pepper, and roast them for 30 to 45 minutes, okay? So let me see if you can see it. You can. All right. So I'm going to use some of this. I'm using olive oil, if you can't see it. I'm gonna rub it down. And then roast them. Because when I take them out, I'm going to, I'm gonna scoop them out and blend it down. So, I just want to show you. So since I can have liquids, voila, this is what it looks like. So you can use whatever you want to make whatever soups you want to make, and if you're fasting or doing a liquid fast or whatever. But it works. I like this process. It gives me an opportunity to actually practice discipline. So, I have to rub it down. I just want to get a glove. And so I just don't want to get my hands dirty this time. So, and I'm pretty sure I have a lot of oil, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? And doing these things honestly allows me to express my creativity in the kitchen, because I believe I said it in a lot of videos before that I always wanted to be a chef. And I'm still looking to pursue that, and I will in due time. I just want to take care of everything I got on my list of things to do. And so this is going to go in the oven for 45 minutes. And then I'll show you everything else that I will be preparing that's going to go in the soup. So the oven has been on for a while. I finally came downstairs to do it. 45 minutes. And I'll show you what we have in 45. So while that is cooking for 45 minutes, I will be back and you'll see me like in a jiff, really. But before that, at the moment, you can like, comment, share. And if you want the recipe, actually, I will put it in the description below. And if you just want to send it to me directly, I'll add my email so you can request it. Okay? So, yes, I will be back shortly because as I'm preparing my dinner, my daughter actually wants pancakes. And she asks for pancakes even if it's 9 o'clock at night. And I'm up for doing it, I will do it. So I'm going to make her pancakes. I will be back and I will show you the rest of the process. And the reason why I'm not showing you the process now is because it actually needs to cook first. Because the carrots and the onion doesn't have to cook for more than 5 to 8 minutes. Then it all gets blended down together. So yes, I'll see you back in a jiff because that's what it's gonna look like after this. All right, bye. All right, I'm back. I'm sitting here making pancakes for my daughter. I'm about to give it a break. Don't pay mind no stuff back there. Don't pay any mind to the things in the back. I'm gonna stop making the pancakes. There's 3 on the plate. She got one. Really good. I'll finish the rest in a minute. Made my vegetable broth. Now, I have learned hacks over time. And so for the vegans out there, you can always make your own. I know how to make some vegetable broth, but for speed purposes, I get this every now and again. And I learned about this from Chef Ike, one of my favorite chefs, one of them, one of my favorite vegan plant-based holistic chefs. So this is really good. If you need a vegetable broth substitute, and all you have to do is use distilled or spring water and use a teaspoon of this, and it got to be boiled first, and then voila, vegetable broth. And it has vegetables, actual vegetables in it. So boom, boom, boom. All right. So now, 1 second. Okay, I'm back. I'm just gonna say this. When you decide that you're gonna do any type of fast, hold on. When you decide you're gonna do any type of fast, let me be honest with you. You better prepare your mind, but you better be prepared for what your stomach might do. Because, baby, no, we're gonna scoop that out. My stomach is talking another language, right? And I don't understand what the language is. All I know is, I'll say this. I'm really about gut health. Because anything that goes wrong with your body, it starts here first. So you better make sure your colon, your intestines, all of that is clean. I'm all about the gut health. You know, I know people be like, oh, I don't eat that because it makes me go to the bathroom. You need to go to the bathroom. You need to. Because if your belly looks like a lot of jelly, no offense to the big girls out there or the big men's out there, that may not be fat. Honestly, that may not be fat. That might actually just be waste. Poop in your belly. And y'all should look at that video showing the clean colon and all the nasty colons after that. And also it names the issues that a person might be experiencing. Yes! Okay, she wants me, hold on. So back to what I was saying. Yeah, so a lot of the times people be like, oh, I'm big, blah, blah, blah. I learned a long time ago, if your ankles is about this big, you see that big, you see that big? And just example, are they about this skinny? But coming up, your legs get to be this and this and this big, that means you're not supposed to be that big. Just an FYI. But I just want, people to be really, people to take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying? Especially my people, the brown folks. Because they're, it's hot. Because, things that are preventable, because there is a such thing as prevention. When it comes to health, it could be highly prevented if we do our job the right way. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to our health. But in that case, I'm gonna bend the camera down so you can see what I am doing with the. So you see the bowl, right? Next to it, I don't have a lot of counter space. I'll show you what I can. And is the squash. So you see it right here. So I gotta get it out of here. And so this is gonna get blended down. It's still hot. It's still pretty hot. So if you ain't used to burning your fingers in the kitchen, don't do this at home. Okay. But I can't eat it until it's liquefied. So I'm gonna scrape this out first, and then I'm gonna cut the onion and the and the carrots, and I'm gonna cook that. Oh, this could just come right off. Okay, I might not even have to do all of this work I'm doing. Okay. You know what? We're gonna be right back after this regular programming. I'm gonna speed up the video for you. Now, I'm pretty sure there's a much more efficient way to do that, because I kind of burnt my little stubs a little bit, but it's fine. And I'm pretty sure it would have been more efficient if I would have had a bigger bowl, but I didn't feel like looking for it or finding it. And I'm pretty sure the big bowl is upstairs because I was doing a spiritual shower last night. So, yeah. Now let's get into cutting up this stuff. So, okay. So before I start cutting stuff, I'm not using any special knife technique because I did take a knife skills class, so I do know some of the techniques, but I'm not doing anything specific for the simple fact that they just need to be chopped, and they just need to be chopped. And so since they need to be chopped in no specific way, I'm just gonna chop them and put them in a pot. Okay, so before y'all see that next clip and be like, she ain't cutting right and blah blah blah, I do know how to chop very well. I did a lot because actually when I was in my nutrition program, you have to take at least in the program that I was in, and it was virtual, you have to take a knife skills class, and then I had to do a whole presentation on doing a video or how I was cutting, what method I was using, blah blah blah. So just an FYI, I do know how to use a knife. but I won't be doing anything specific. Got my onion here with my carrots. And I just need carrots from here. So it says 2 medium ones. I'm just gonna put some together and make 2 medium ones. And so we could get this soup going. So it won't be that long with you today. Hopefully, I don't know how long this video is gonna take until editing. All right, and I do keep the skins. I try not to waste. I'm getting real better with it. I had to compost, but I did it wrong, so I had to get rid of that stuff. But since we live around trees, I usually pour it over there. I'm pretty sure the trees know what to do with all those nutrients and everything. And since I'm also practicing spiritual practices, there's other things that I do, and I keep pretending to food. Like in this case, for the onion, I keep the skins. Okay, so let's get into chopping this right now. Now I still gotta get a whetstone. A whetstone to sharpen my knife. So if you ever wonder why people use those big blocks, that's what it's for. And this is a really good knife. So it's a chef's knife. So I need to make sure that's because this is one of my favorite knives to use. It is my favorite knife to use because I got it when I was doing my nutrition program. So, but it don't matter. I'm about to get another favorite knife. Hopefully she puts it back out for a limited time. Queen of Green, get her chef knife. That's her journey that I'm on. The Eat Yourself Sexy journey is a journey that she created. And so, loving it. Every time she has it, I will be participating. And one day, one day I will meet her. Not hopefully. One day I will meet her. I will meet Chef Lauren Vanderpool, Queen of Cream, on Instagram. Okay. In person. Okay, so that's the onions, that's the carrots you saw. And I'll tell you what else is going to be in here, and then I'll show you the rest of the process. So I showed you my vegetable broth. I showed you my acorn squash. It's going to be salt, cayenne pepper, nutmeg, thyme. I don't have fresh thyme, so I'll be using dry thyme. And I don't have lemon juice, so that will be in this recipe. Maple syrup, black pepper, and that is it. As you can see, my daughter is in the back in the cabinet. I will be right back. What are you doing? Okay, I am back. I have the onions and the carrots on the stove. I'm entertaining a 3-year-old. Can you push this back over there? And I'm gonna clean up the rest of the kitchen, yes. So I have to wash the dishes I put in the sink. bubbles while I'm cooking. I have the timer on so the stuff can cook for 8 minutes. You got it?
No, I didn't got it.
You need me to get it? You need my help? You got it. Here you go. There you go. Give me a second. Okay. So, what I did was the ingredients I have, I put the left I have put in a bowl. So I could just pour it in a pot. So, if you do not cook, if you've never been to cooking school, which I'm still on that, but I have learned some things. There's something called mise en place, and all the chef out there, if I am pronouncing it wrong, let me know. But yes, so it's really having your things in order. I didn't have my things in order. I kind of like got all my ingredients. I didn't set it up. But when I was in nutrition school, or school for nutrition, I went to a holistic graduate school for a little short while, and I had to do a presentation on that too. You have to have everything in order, which it does make it very much easy if you set yourself up. Put your stuff in a little bowl here and a little bowl here and chop it up and all that. It does make it very easy when it's time for you to cook. That's why last week when I was eating raw, I was prepping so that I could just pull things out and boom, 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 done. It really does make the process of cooking quicker, actually. But yeah. So, as I said in the beginning of this vlog, I'm on day 17. And so far so good. I really want to, while I'm doing liquid sweet, 2 of the things that I really want to do is get colon hydrotherapy, and I was thinking about doing cryotherapy. I'm always into new stuff. It looked like it could be really good, and plus I'm detoxing. And then I'm thinking about doing a sauna, which is always good when you're detoxing because, you know, your body is letting out toxins as well. My skin feels amazing. But I'm not sure yet. What I do. But there are a lot of things I know how to do from home. You know, because, you know, I'm a mom now. Shout out to all the moms out there who not just work and take care of kids, the stay-at-home moms. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to y'all who got multiple children too, because I only got one. And I make it work. She's my helper when she wants to be here most of the time. And she's not trying to get me to cook something. But it's a job. It's a job. One of the reasons why I ain't see me post every day. Plus, I gotta get this whole. I just gotta get my recording and everything down pat. I'm learning. I'm getting better. You know, shout out to new skills. But yeah, I said I was gonna come on here today, show you what I'm making on my day 17. I'll probably have this soup for the next 3 days. I don't know. But I might actually make the winter soup we learned about 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I might make the winter soup, even though I had winter soup the other day. I learned a different way. And I just want to get rid of stuff and figure I do not like food going bad. So I'm really considering making maybe 2 or 3 soups, and I'll probably do it tomorrow. And if I do, I will record it and you will see it later. And also, I'm doing the journey again. I don't know if I'm gonna document well, I don't know if I'm gonna share that my third experience with you because that'll be my third time on the journey. But I'm still gonna come in during the process and share a little bit here, share a little bit there, blah blah blah, blah blah blah. Okay. Wonder why I keep looking over is because I've never made acorn squash before, so I am an advocate for finding a recipe, seeing if you're gonna like it, revamping it, and all that good stuff. So wait a minute. And so hold on. There we go. I'll show you what it looked like in a minute. I'm still standing right here, just behind camera's view. Harvey, why are you yelling? And I gotta get 2.5 cups of this. So since I'm gonna have some of this left over, I'm definitely doing something with some acorn squash. Because all I need is 2.5 cups of the squash. And I still got a butternut squash over here that needs to be used. And a kabucha, whatever squash I gotta use. So I'm definitely making more soup or something. Or I'm gonna have a delicious, different kind of smoothie. So when I don't have certain things, I improvise or I just do without. It's not necessarily a big deal for me, but I know for other people it may be a big deal. You know what I'm saying? Like for my mom, she's one of those people that she used a recipe, she needs to go by the book. I'm not in a creative spirit. So, So once everything is in there, I'm gonna bring it to a simmer. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna bring it to a simmer and that'll cook for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to let it cool, put it in a blender. Voila, there go my dinner for this liquid sweet. Now, I don't know how I'm gonna do with the rest of this, but I am going to suck with it. And then I know we all agreed to dry fast, so you know what I'm saying? And then I might give y'all a break from talking, and I'll show you what it looked like right now. And then when I come back in 20, bring it to a simmer first. But when I come back in it won't be 20 for y'all, but it'll be 20 for me. I am going to blend it down, and then that'll be at the end of this day in my liquids journey. So give me a second. Okay, so this is what it looks like right now. I'm waiting for it to come to a simmer, and then as you see the little bubbles, it's starting to come to a simmer. Once it comes to a simmer, I'm gonna put on a timer for 20 minutes. And then once 20 minutes is up, I'm gonna let it cool down and I'm gonna blend it down, and I'll show you what the end result is. See you in a second. Okay, I'm back. So the food is, I'll show you. That's the soup. And so I am going to blend it down and come with the final result. Hold on, baby. Hold on, beautiful. You hungry? What you want? Milk or you want soup? I see your stomach. You want milk or you want soup? You want milk? Like, okay. All right. All right. Let me hurry up. Because she needs milk. Boy, our deal is what she's for. That's the deal. That is the deal. And she remembers. So that's good. I'll give you a little turn this around so you can see what I'm doing. I'm blending. I'm gonna turn that. So I'm just gonna add a note for any of you watching who are not chefs or whatever the case is, or ever take any cooking classes or anything. So this is spicy. Not because of some of the ingredients I use, but it's spicy. So there is something called the FASS method, F-A-S-S. So when something is spicy or it's too salty or it's too sweet or whatever, the FASS method is you can add fat, acid, sweetness, something sweet, or salt. The S's, I don't know what order, but that's what the method is. So since this is spicy, it's supposed to have lemon in it, but I don't have lemon. Do I have lime? I don't know, let me check it. So I don't have an acid. But maple syrup also goes in here, so it may help balance it out. I don't mind it being spicy. It's like the spice is like a kick in your throat. So, hold up. So yeah. So anytime you have food that needs something because it's too much of one or the other of those four things, all you do is add whatever you need to add to balance it out. So those four ingredients are meant for balance in your stews, soups, or whatever you're making, sauces or whatever. So I'm gonna blend this down. Yeah, so the spice comes in on the back end. I think I'm missing something, but I'll be right back with it all smoothed up. Okay, I am finished. Thank you for being with me today. And for me, providing where I am in this part of the journey. I didn't share what, some of the things and other practices I've been doing, but I just wanted to share with you what I'm eating today during Liquids Week. I juiced the other day, so maybe one day I'll show you some of those things. So this is what it looks like blend. I'm gonna pour it into my bowl. And so thank you for watching. Thank you for being here with me again today. Ooh. Now I don't have acid. I could use something, but I did the spice. I wish that I could eat something solid just to go with this, because soup and crackers and everything. It's delicious, but it's okay. Yes, so thank you for being with me today, listening to me jabber, jabber, and talk, and hearing my daughter in the background. So I enjoyed it. I will see you in the next video, and you have a wonderful day. Love life, eat right. Bye.